Tyler Warren's 17-catch day keys Penn State's rally over USC Los Angeles. Tyler Warren caught 17 passes to tie the FBS single-game record for tight ends. Ryan Barker hit a 36-yard field goal in overtime, and number 4 Penn State rallied from a 14-point deficit in the second half for a 33-30 victory over Southern California on Saturday. Drew Allar passed for a career-high 391 yards and 2 touchdowns despite 3 interceptions for Penn State, 6-0, 3-0 Big Ten, which didn't lead in the final 49 minutes of regulation. The Nittany Lions came back 3 times to tie it in the final 20 minutes, including Nicholas Singleton's 14-yard TD reception with 2:53 left. Quinton Joyner scored 2 early TDs for the Trojans, 3-3, 1-3, who have lost 3 of 4. USC hasn't beaten a top 5 team since it held off number 5 Penn State in a 52-49 thriller of a Rose Bowl in January 2017. Warren racked up 224 yards and a touchdown, although his only catch after the third quarter was a 3-yarder in overtime. The senior set a record for the most receptions by an opponent in USC's 137-year football history. The Nittany Lions started slowly on their long road trip but finished impressively. After going up 3-0 on its first drive, Penn State didn't lead again in regulation and trailed 20-6 at halftime before its offense got moving. USC's Kieran Hudson caught a go-ahead touchdown pass from Miller Moss with 5:56 left, but Allar converted 2 fourth downs with desperate passes for Penn State before Singleton was left all alone for his tying catch. USC drove to midfield in the final seconds, but coach Lincoln Riley curiously used no timeouts to extend the Trojans' drive before Jalen Reed picked off Moss with 5 seconds left. USC went 3 yards backward on its first 3 plays of overtime before Michael Lance missed a 45-yard field goal attempt. Penn State advanced to the 19, and Barker buried the winner. Moss passed for 220 yards and 2 scores, and Joyner rushed for a 75-yard TD in the first quarter and caught a 9-yard TD pass in the second quarter for the Trojans. Woody Marks rushed for 111 yards for USC. Penn State had a healthy contingent of fans at the Coliseum for its first lengthy road trip in the new Big Ten, and its longest trip for any regular season game since 1991. But USC's defense kept Penn State out of the end zone in the first half despite playing without injured linebacker Eric Gentry, its sacks leader and second leading tackler, and starting cornerback Jacoby Covington. Joyner put the Trojans ahead early when he faked a reverse and rumbled 75 yards through the heart of Penn State's defense. He added his first career TD catch moments later. Penn State responded to its 14-point halftime deficit with Allar's TD throw to Warren on a double pass. The Nittany Lions made a 90-yard march to tie it on their next drive, with Katron Allen taking it in. Easton Mascarenas-Arnold's interception led to USC's third field goal late in the third, but Penn State tied it again with 10:50 to play after its next drive stalled at the 3.